Alright, so we're going to be looking at page 55 of your notebooks. So the first demonstration that we're doing, you'll get to see the beakers come around, and this is for changing solubility of liquids and solids. Okay, so change solubility. The first one that we're going to be looking at is the effect of temperature on liquids and solids. So you're going to have 3 beakers, and these beakers are going to come to your tables. You're going to diagram what you see. Now the first one will be at room temperature, so room temp. The second one is going to be cold, and the third one is going to be hot. So now you have to diagram what you see in each one of those beakers. Okay, this next one is going to be the effects of changing solubility on a gas. Now there are 2 things you can change. You can change the temperature or the pressure. So the first one we're going to change is the temperature. Okay, so this time we're going to look at a soda bottle. So imagine I have 2 soda bottles. The first soda bottle is going to be placed in a hot temperature. The second soda bottle is going to be in a cold temperature. Now imagine I take off the lid, so I let these come to an equilibrium. The hot one, we're going to realize that the hot one has CO2 in it, but these CO2 molecules are actually going to be released. So they're going to come out into the environment. So that's why in a hot temperature, there's actually a lower solubility. So the other one is in the cold. We have the CO2 under here, but we notice that the CO2 does not come out as much. Okay, that does not happen. And so this one is said to be at a higher solubility. And remember, these little gas particles, just to make sure you label them, these are CO2. So the gas that's dissolved inside the liquid. Okay, next we're going to look at pressure. So same thing, we're going to be looking at 2 soda bottles. Okay, and the one on the left, the cap is still on the bottle, and the one on the right, the cap has been removed from the water bottle. So here's our soda level. Okay, I'm going to use little gray dots to represent CO2. In the soda bottle on the left, I have 5 dots inside the solution and 5 dots outside the solution. Okay. On the other hand, with this first bottle, bottle number 1, the solution is going back and forth, but there's a high solubility because the bottle is under high pressure. Okay. The bottle on the right is under a low pressure because the cap has been removed. So because it's under a low pressure, these dots that are inside the solution are actually going to be moving out. Okay, so they get kind of pulled out, and so now we have a couple dots inside the solution, but then some of those dots have been removed completely into the surrounding air, and so now this solution is said to have a low solubility.